That's cool. I still have to go get my stuff. So. Is Jay there? Okay, good. Log into Twitch and do the exclamation point or whatever. I see Bretta Darkwolf is live. Yeah. On Twitch. I don't see Grown Man live. Should be live on both right now. Oh, there it is. Okay. Uh-oh. Some noise. All right, I've got... Yeah, I got both on my phone. All right, I'll be right back. Yeah. You hear me? Yeah. Everyone's excited.
Hey, what's up, everybody? WWE Hall of Famer, The Godfather here, and you're watching Grown Man Record Night. So let's everybody get aggressive and get on the whole train.
I had this buddy. He was married, like one of my first buddies that was married. You know what I mean?
Right, right. You were telling me.
And anyway, hold on. I'm trying to get things squared away. I'm glad you're. I'm trying to put you. I'm putting you in an appropriate place. I should put you up here.
Yeah. What am I doing over there?
You should go over there. You should go over there.
Looks like I'm standing up.
Or we could put you. We could put you somewhere cool. Hold up. We'll put you somewhere cool.
Why don't you just put me where I normally sit?
Boom! Look at there. So I was telling you the story. I had a buddy that got married really early, like in our 20s. Oh, yum 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 yum. Kitty cat.
This is our Mr. Kitty.
But anyway, the dude liked to hunt a whole bunch, and his new wife, was all like, "Hey, I want to go hunting with you guys. You guys are up there. You're out there up to no good. You know, I want to come hunting with you guys." And it's like,
Right.
honey, I don't know if that's not really a thing. It's like, not that women can't hunt, but you don't want to come out there with us. You know what I mean? There's all kinds of nonsense going on. She's like, it's because you out there drinking and messing with women, and it's like, all right, I'll tell you what, you can come with us. You can come with us deer hunting if you want. Hey, kitty, where are you jumping down to? Don't knock us offline now. You can come with us hunting, but you got to dress up like a dude, right? And so puts her hair up in a ponytail, it's all real treed up, got the whole shebang, drew a little fake mustache in and all this, and came out, and she was actually kind of hanging with the dudes and going out and hunting. It was, it was a lot of farting and cussing and stuff. You know how it is. You know how it is, Steve. You've been around dudes before. And so she was fine until they had to hop a fence, which happens when you're deer hunting quite a bit. Steve is echoing. Yeah, it's a stupid thing. So she hops the fence, rips her britches on the barbed wire, right? That was the one mistake she made. Later that night, they're all sitting around the... I can get rid of that echo, I bet you. Boom. We're all sitting around the... well, not we. This had nothing to do with me. Sitting around the campfire, people telling stories. And people were like, oh, I got the biggest wiener. I got the biggest wiener around here, you know what I'm saying? I got the biggest wiener. And, telling that kind of stories like that. And then somebody she's sitting there with her britches tore open or whatever around this campfire. Elbowing everybody. What you think, man? What you think? You think Billy's got the biggest pecker around there? You think Billy's got the biggest pecker? And he's like, well, I don't know if Billy's got the biggest pecker or not, but that dude sitting over there, that dude sitting across right over there, he's got the longest asshole I've ever seen in my life. Payoff, come on. Hey everybody, welcome to Grown Man Record Night. Hope everybody's having a good evening. We got Steve in the mix. We had trouble with Steve last week. Steve, talk for me so I can get a level on you here.
I'm here.
Nope.
And I ain't
talk better than that. Do a better job.
Do a better job. Okay, well, I'm sorry I couldn't make it last week, but I'm here this week, and I think everything's working. I've been pretty busy trying to get shit working right. Staying real.
Yeah, we had some troubles last week. We had some technical problems. What's going on? I appreciate everybody in here. I see Vance is checking in from Chicago. We're doing okay down here, man. I tell you what, this is my third week working from home. What a shit ball of a week, man. This is way worse than any week I've ever had. This is the worst couple of weeks since I went back to making commercials, Steve.
Yeah.
It's awful. Yeah. It's absolutely awful, and it's right in the confines of this desk. I sit here 8-9 hours a day.
That's what I do here.
Swearing. But I'm at the record night desk, which makes it a little... There's something wrong with that I'm sitting at my favorite place. This is my favorite view in the entire world. Other than looking at a pair of old boobies, boy. Say, you ever had this IPA, Steve? That's a good one. If you guys like IPAs, I'd recommend this.
What you got? What is that?
Highlight.
Is that the Highlight?
Yeah.
Highlight? Yeah, I was going to buy that. That's expensive, though. It's like $12.
Well, I get that TV money, baby.
Okay. I'm just doing the old session IPA from, I don't know, what is this? All Day IPA. What the fuck is it? I don't know. Founders?
Yeah, Founders is good.
Had that?
It's a good brewery.
Pretty good.
Christoph's in here. Our top shot, Aaron Griffin's in here. Nate Bouchard. Shane the Mod. Mervyn Griff. Appreciate everybody jumping in here. This is a good time. I hope everybody's managing the best they can with this. Turn me up some. Get me up there. I want my level loud. There we go. Hope everybody's hanging in there with the quarantine. And
I will say, I think I'm glad that we're maybe the one southern state that's not going to freak out and open everything up.
I mean, not yet, at least. We got a couple more weeks. I was hoping it'd last the whole week of May. I mean, the month of May, I'll be honest with you.
I think it will.
You think so?
Well, they're going to do it in phases, so it'll take probably about 6 weeks to get 3 phases done.
Vital Richie, you don't like an IPA? Hey, it's good to see you in there, brother. Are you on the quarantine? I guess everybody is. You're a Vinyl Richie's you work in the beer industry, don't you? I don't want to call out names. I've been keeping everything really light for the past few weeks. I'm drinking a lot of those seltzers and lighter beers.
Claw.
I just wanted some like hardcore flavor tonight, man. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
A brewer. Woo! Watch out now. I just wanted a little something with some yang to it tonight. That's yeah, I love Richie's punk videos. See, don't we all, man? Actually, that brings me to a good point. I wanted to bring this up. We talked about, there's a lot of people. I saw, Steve, you posted a link to us. Pink Floyd's been doing some shows, and Mr. Bizarro posted this too, Aaron. Pink Floyd's doing a free live concert on their YouTube, I guess it is, every Friday for the next...
Well, they're posting recorded concerts live.
Yeah,
streams
so the first
if you
one
wanna
was
watch.
Pulse, and I think today they did live at Pompeii.
Mm.
So they're doing one for for free. Radiohead's doing some similar stuff. I got a message. Aaron posted something about Clutch was doing something. It's that lots of stuff is popping up like this. And we've talked about that. Clamato, come on, Aaron. Clamato is Garbola. Come on now. I can drink any kind of mule piss beer anywhere. Hot PBR left in a car, drink it, no problem. For breakfast, I don't give a shit. Clamato, I almost threw up in my mouth the first time I had it. But anyway, something else. Like we talked about the free stuff and the different things people are doing online in this time, and also talked about this is the time where you go through and start digging in your own collection. Records you may have forgotten about, put away, tucked away. Maybe you give them another chance. Something else I've been doing during this time is watching a lot of music documentaries. And speaking of vinyl, Rich, I've been watching a lot of punk rock documentaries. And something I wanted to hip you guys to, if you don't know, Grateful Dead's posting stuff every Friday night as well. Thank you, Aaron. Man. But
speaking of punk, did you see that X has released a new album or releasing a new album?
I did see that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
But anyway, to that point, everybody knows if you got Amazon Prime has a lot of great music documentaries and stuff. But not everybody's got Prime. But I tell you something that anybody can get is Tubi, Tubi. It's on PlayStation, Roku. You can watch it in your browser, on your phone, your tablet, whatever. It's a free app. You got a couple of ads peppered in there, but just check this out. Let me just show you here. This is the queue, my queue of what I've added just in the last day of documentaries from Tubi. Boom. Look at this. We got Tangerine Dream, Sabbath, Pink Floyd, Zappa. There's a Hawkwind live show right here. The Stones, Killers, Radiohead, Nirvana, The Smiths, Bill Monroe, Bela Fleck, Maiden, Muse, Talking Heads, Dead Kennedys, some live stuff, some desert rock stuff. All of this stuff. There's so much stuff on Tubi, and it's for free. I watched something a couple of nights ago called This Dusty. It's about punk rock and hardcore, like record collecting specifically. I can't remember what that was called. Absolutely incredible. And this is free. Don't sleep on this shit. While you're sitting around dicking off, there are so many documentaries on this thing. It's bonkers. And not to mention, like if you go back to my list here, I mean, get past this is Greatest American Hero, love it. Look, a little Alf, some G.I. Joe, some Death Wish. Look at this Twister's Revenge right here. You see this movie over here? It's got this monster truck. Let's read the description for this real quick. You disable your ad block. Look at this. 3 bumbling criminals have been trying to get their hands on this computerized control system of Mr. Twister. Mr. Twister, a talking monster truck with a mind of its own. Are you serious? Kentucky Fried Movie, Chopping Mall, Surf Nazis Must Die, UHF, Meatball. Look at all this. Bloodsport? Do I need to say anything more than that? Fucking Bloodsport, son. Get on it. I want this downloaded next time I talk to you guys. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air.
I have Tubi.
Yeah, it's good stuff, man. Get close to your mic, Steve. You're too far from your mic.
Too far from. I'll just move it in.
Move it in. Get it in the shot. I want to see it. I want to know what you're working with.
It's a little. All right, whatever.
Speaking of which, let's get over some. I had housekeeping stuff. Follow us on the socials if you would, please. Wait, boom. What is this? Boom. Where's my graphic? I'm looking for my graphic. Where's my graphic? Boom. Please follow us on the socials. Keep up with us when we go live. We're doing all kinds of stuff nowadays. And J Fraud movie. Ha ha ha. You know, last week did the Man Cave of Doom podcast with Greeno and George Wildheart. I messed up his name last week. I didn't know George before last week. What a great guy. Metal Theologian was on there. And, I mean, he was a wanker. No, I'm just kidding. But we had a good time, man. All the four of us just talking about all kinds of stuff. And it was a lot of fun. Couple of hours of just hanging out and chilling, talking records. I still got the link, so I'm going to post it.
Did you say you were going to do another show?
Well, that's the other thing. Aaron, Mr. Bizarro, started doing, I think he was a VC channel that he was here pretty big and went away and came back. But he's in some record groups that I'm in, and we seem to have similar taste, and cool guy. He's been a guest on Greeno's and George's show. But he reached out to me and said he may want to do something. We're going to do it earlier in the week, and then he said something about maybe we'll do something Sunday. So we're trying to work it out. So there may be something else coming up here in the next day or two.
So you're on some kind of a you're on the cycle of
I'm on the talk show
shows.
Whirlwind. It's a whirlwind tour.
Okay.
Metal Theologian there. Yeah, I called you a wanker, motherfucker. No, but that was a blast, man. Everybody just kind of chilling and hanging out. And Greeno actually asked me some questions about how the show got started and what we've been doing. And everybody knows me is like, baby, I love talking about myself. All you got to do is give me a couple of questions like that. I mean, that's good conversation. I was sober. Good. Yeah, 4 o'clock on a Saturday. I got a rule. I don't drink before 8 p.m. on Saturday or any day. I don't drink before 8 p.m. Like, people think I'm drunk 24/7, but I don't day drink because I get sleepy and I don't like it. I just don't like it anymore.
Right.
So I try to, limit, because nothing pisses me off more than it's a weekend night and it's like, you have a couple of beers at 4 p.m. and it's like 9:30 and you're like slumped over in your chair. I hate that feeling. I feel like I'm wasting a weekend, man.
Right.
I hate it. And so I want it to be like Friday, Saturday night. And I'm like, dude, it's 2:30 in the morning. Let's watch a movie, bro. Because I'm fucking 12 years old. And I go to school on Monday and be like, dude, guess how late I stayed up on Friday? You have no idea. Dude. I don't know. I still have that same mentality of, love, what? Updated the Top Shot graphic with this psychopath Aaron Griffin coming in at $380. Holy Lord. It took me a couple of weeks to update it. I apologize for that, Aaron, but what the hell was that noise? What are you doing over there?
Hey, I've been putting some music together. My wife and I have been writing songs together. She actually writes good lyrics. And,
does she?
That's where I have trouble. So she hands me lyrics, and I knock out a song in about an hour. And so I've got a couple that I've done that are kind of COVID related.
Oh, some COVID stuff.
Yeah. They're going to go on a compilation. Some local musicians are doing a compilation to raise money for bars, restaurants, and folks who work in the service industry.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It's kind of a cool thing. It'll be fun. So I've been getting a lot of music from other artists in here to put together the compilation.
When's the compilation going out?
Well, hopefully next week. And I was wanting to put our song on there, but you said it's not done, and you wanted to do some guitar work. So
yeah, and that's the.
I'd love to put it on there, though.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could. You could call it. You could put in parentheses demo. Actually, I prefer brackets. If you're going to put demo, you got to put brackets around it.
Yeah.
But it is unfinished. I mean, I got some stuff worked out on it. I tell you what's really changed the game is Jay brought over a delay pedal that I've been screwing with, and it has a loop function on it. So I've been looping like the original riff and going back and playing things over it. Whew. That's game changing, because I'm coming up with some stuff. I'm a riff lord, Steve. I don't know if you knew.
Can I play y'all a world premiere? I can play a little clip here.
You can play of what?
This is a song my wife wrote about her struggles. She's singing it. So this is the one song that I let her sing.
All right.
That
I cut the music off.
Yeah, do that for a second. This song's about the struggles of not being able to get a haircut. And she cuts everybody's hair in the house, but nobody's going to cut her hair. So that's what this is about. So I'm going to play it for you.
All right. And I'm going to talk over it.
Well, I'm thankful for my job and this roof over my head. I guess we're doing all right. At least everybody's fed. As I ponder my reflection, though it doesn't seem quite fair. One question weighs upon my mind: who's going to cut my hair? Who's gonna cut my hair? Oh Lord, who's gonna cut my hair? As it inches slowly longer, I'm getting lots of stares. Now there's really not much to it, pair of scissors and a chair. So somebody please let me know who's gonna cut my hair.
Oh, Telecaster!
The others in my household have one hairdresser, me, but no one wants to take a chance on trimming this here tree. I could take a razor to it and give myself a buzz. I'll be the only grandma, just like Lieutenant Buzz. Who's going to cut my hair? Oh Lord, who's gonna cut my hair? When all of this is over, I'll need more than a prayer. Now there's really not much to it, pair of scissors in the chair. So somebody please let me know who's gonna cut my hair. I know I should count my blessings and help out where I can. Maybe when I leave the house, I'll just wear a frying pan. If you're a stylist, hear my plea and help this lady out. I'll pay you well, I promise.
It's like a country L7 or something.
Who's gonna cut my hair? Oh Lord, who's gonna cut my hair? As it inches slowly longer, I'm getting lots of stares. Now there's really not much to it, pair of scissors and a chair. So somebody please let me know who's gonna cut my hair. So somebody please let me know who's gonna cut my hair.
Woo! Extra good, as Andy Griffith would chime in with. That's good, man.
I think that turned out pretty good.
You got some positive feedback, as we call it in chat here.
Okay.
Lots of people digging that. Lots of people. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
How many songs did you guys written?
We've done 2 completely, and I told her to take a stab at the jingle I'm working on for work. So.
Oh, did that get revised?
What, the jingle?
Yeah.
Because of the COVID situation?
No, or just
Well, it's kind of changing a little bit.
just because I know.
Yeah. 'Cause,
Boy, do I know.
you know things.
Motherfucker's fucking choking the fuck out. Sorry, that's a week of just want to choke. I'm in a big choking mood.
Turn this off
Maybe because it's 6:05 TBS, baby. But anyway, what was I going to say? So something else I figured out. A lot of unfortunately, this week I missed. Very cool. I noticed in the Discord, Christoph ordered a record from Underdog. You know, hundreds and hundreds of miles away, found a record he really wanted on Underdog, our favorite record store's website. Ordered it, had it shipped. Super freaking cool. I'm glad it worked out. He had something he wanted. It was a good price. Shane also posted.
That's really cool. That's really cool.
Shane also posted that there's a site where you can buy like a T-shirt, and it helps support Underdog. Oh man, Shane, if you got that link, you can post it in the chat here. And but you know, I know we've been talking about the little things that people have been doing to help their local record stores, and unfortunately I missed the little drop-off pickup for this week because I was going to buy some more records. But did notice that even Amoeba has a crowdsourcing thing going on where they're raising money for. And at first I'm like, I'm kind of pissed off at that, because I'm like, I got a buddy up here that runs a record store legit out of his back pocket, and Amoeba is like a fucking juggernaut. You know what I mean?
Right.
But also, do I want Amoeba to close? I mean, no. I mean, it's a great record store. It's historic, and they produce great YouTube content and stuff.
It's like the whole, like, Ruth Chris and some of those other restaurants getting like $20 million loans.
But, I mean, to that point, they've been shut down since mid-March. They've got, trying to see how many, 400, a staff of 400. And they're saying, they said they've been through a lot, but they don't really know if they can come out of this. So it starts to become like a real possibility of like, maybe Amoeba would have to close down, which is crazy. I don't think that's going to happen. I would think their web presence is strong enough to where that would. Oh, there's the link. Thank you, Shane. But that's a good point. Like, how much, what kind of profits are they really pulling? My initial, like, screw the man, the big guy, is like, I'm interested in helping the little guy record stores, but I mean, Amoeba's probably right there in the same pocket with him, you know what I mean? But I don't know, man. It's just something I thought about.
Yeah, else? Nate wants to know if anybody's heard the new Rolling Stones song.
I did, man. I've got it written down here somewhere. Here we go. Boom. That's like literally the next thing on my list. That's crazy. I didn't download
Thanks for sharing that rundown with me.
No. Let's keep it flowing. Living in a Ghost Town of the song, and it's the first thing they've released since 2012, other than like cover stuff. But I checked it out. It's a Stones song. I mean, what do you want me to say? It sounds like the Stones. It's crazy. Some of the motifs in the song are like living in a ghost town is the name. It said it was written about being in a place which is full of life but is now absent of life, so to speak, which is, I mean, that's kind of what we're living here. Tracked in Los Angeles February of last year as part of a new album. And apparently now they're like, they've postponed the tour, obviously, like everybody else. And now they're taking this time to work on new music. Corky, what are you doing sitting up there, you fat cat? Said they got another 5 or 6 tracks, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good.
I will mention one other thing I'm doing, hopefully this weekend. There's a company
cleaning out
called
your butt.
What? There's a company called SES Entertainment, I think. They do lighting and sound for big shows, and they did the Wall show for us a while back, but they do big concerts and big Christian concerts and this big major productions. But they're locally based, and they have a warehouse where they've set up a little stage, and they're going to do a 3-camera shoot, and they've invited some artists to come in and sing originals. And I've got about 3 songs that I'm going to go in there and play. Going to bring Andy with me to play bass, and going to record these originals that they're going to put out for people to see. Just a lot of artists, and a lot of the artists are going to put up Venmo accounts where they can make. I might put up my guitarist since he's out of work right now and stuff like that. So
yeah, oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool stuff. I gotta get that out of the way. Hang on, sorry. Fooling around. I'm having to fool around. I'm fooling around.
Fooling.
But it was pretty. It was pretty cool stuff. I mean, it was great to see a track. I mean, what year are we living in? We did a brand new Bob Dylan track a couple of weeks ago, and now we got a brand new Rolling Stones track. So I mean, I don't really know what year this is, but it's good stuff. I mean, it's stuff that's true to their. I just spit. It's got COVID all in it. Anyway, what else we got? Yeah, somebody seems like play a clip from that Stones. Yeah, that'll go over real well. We won't have any trouble there at all. Something I think Aaron mentioned this in the chat last week. That when I was getting these, I got that Misfits record a couple weeks ago. We played it again last week. He said, "Have you heard Danzig doing the Elvis songs?" I have not. I read that somewhere, and I guess the record actually came out today. And I gave it a first listen. I'll be honest with you. It's yeah. I mean, he does. Does he take off on Elvis a little bit? Yeah. I mean, I can hear I can hear what he's doing. Is it god awful? I mean, I won't come so close to saying it's god awful, but it's pretty god awful. It's not a record I would recommend. But hey, God bless him, man. Whatever. Why he does this, I don't know. I don't know. Also, like, out today though. Yeah, stay in your lane. Yeah, I mean, I get he's a fan. And I hear he's doing the voice, and I'm like, oh, okay. He kind of sounds like Elvis. But so can anybody that can carry a tune in a wheelbarrow and like make the weird thing, with their voice. That don't mean you should do it necessarily. Part of that Blue Note Tone Poet series we've mentioned several times here on the program, out today. Whether or not you can get it today, who knows? The Cooker, Lee Morgan. What a smoking album this is. This is like 57-ish, I believe. No, wait. He was only 19 years old, recording shortly after his dazzling performance on Coltrane's Blue Train in 57. The Cooker was, in fact, Morgan's fifth Blue Note. Are you kidding me? This was the fifth one? The fifth Blue Note album as a leader. Bassist Paul Chambers, Philly Joe Jones is on this, joined by baritone saxophone master Pepper Adams and the great Bobby Timmons on piano. These tone poet things are done right. Oh, you ordered this, Bill? Shit, Bill, I figured you would have had a damn OG in your collection of this stuff, man. But the Tone Poet series does some good things, man. So I'm 57, 58. Yeah, I think so. Somewhere in there. So, we love some Lee Morgan. I'm not as familiar with this as I am, like the Sidewinder and shit. Like, where does this compare to the Sidewinder in terms of year, Bill? Because the Sidewinder is fairly early as well. Is that right around that time? I know, like, when I click on the site I go to for like stuff that's like, oh, it's out today. It actually, if you click on it, it'll say like pre-order the vinyl, which means like, oh, stuff's backed up.
Mm-hmm.
But I knew folks would be kind of stoked on that one. That's not a record. I've not seen that around used, even for $50 or whatever. I've not seen this around, so that's something pretty cool to keep your eyeballs peeled for. Keep them peeled, baby. Oh, I was going to play this tonight, but the legendary, I'll just do a quick mention, Hellhammer, Apocalyptic Raids. It's that the record I got for like $10 at a local shop here, known as kind of the start of like extreme metal, like black metal and death metal. I didn't realize they'd reissued it at all because I got an OG, which is worth $1 bazillion. But there was one that came out today. New sleeve notes and unseen photos. It's remastered. An LP version has 2 posters and a 24-page book. Sidewinder was mid-60s. Okay, so quite a bit of difference. I thought it was a little earlier than that. That was my first introduction to Lee Morgan, was the Sidewinder. And we play here on the program quite a bit. Nice. 58 and 64. Right on. But yeah, Hellhammer, for those of you guys that are not lucky enough to get a OG, like some people, here's a little reissue for you. I understand that's the best you can do. That's all right. I understand. There's nothing wrong with that. We're not all so lucky. What else we got? Let me see. Boom. Get out of that. Ooh, yeah. You know, our buddy Bo was in here last week. Earhead 6. You guys all know Bo, I'm sure. And when I see this band, I always think of Bo. I've been looking for this stuff for a long time. The Sonics. Here come the Sonics, the first one. And then today, the second one was released. Boom. You know I got to have something called Boom. I need both of these records. I need the first 2 Sonics records back. I know these are reissues. The OGs, I'm not going to pay out the wazoo for these. I want these records. Pacific Northwest, Garage. So freaking awesome, man. There's not a stinker on either one of these albums, I don't think. This is like 2 albums full of like absolute mind-blowing early garage, proto-punk, I'll even say. Yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. I've been really looking for this stuff. What else I got here? Oh, yeah. And the biggest news in terms of stuff that came out today, we've been hyping it up for a while. It's been going around. One of my favorite bands, Elder, released a brand new record today called Omens. And it is pretty freaking killer, man. I listened to it on Bandcamp, and I need to just go ahead and order the record because I've slept on so many records doing this. But this has more, like I listened to a few tracks today for sure. They've evolved. They've came from a straight ahead stoner rock group back in the day. Thick, tuned down, slower riffs, grooving kind of stuff. And we've heard them become a little proggier over the last couple of records. And then some of the stuff just a year or so ago with EPs got even more atmospheric, really out there kind of stuff. And this one, I hear more use of like synthesizers and stuff like that. It's got kind of krautrock elements to it. But they continue to just, every record, it's like bop, 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 bop. It's the next step every time. And I don't know that this is going to be, Reflections of a Floating World is just a perfect record for me. But this record, it's thick and fuzzy, but proggy, which is not something you hear a lot of times. You don't hear that thick and fuzzy sound together with something that's proggy. Thick and fuzzy is usually associated with just sloppy as shit, to be honest. But this is some really good music, man. I'd highly recommend going to the Bandcamp, give it a listen, even if you don't pick it up. This is worth a check out for sure. I'm telling you, man. It's good stuff. I know Aaron's become an Elder fan. Ordered the new, there's a new pressing of Reflections of a Floating World. Ordered it today. Oh, yeah. That record. That was my album of the year, 2 years ago? Good stuff, man. Let's, Steve, you have any more new business before we get into what we played?
I do not think so. I think I covered it.
Okay. Boom. Let's get into what we played this evening. Had a nice little mix. A little avant-garde mix tonight. Trying to mix it up a little bit. I feel like I'm saying mix a lot.
Sir Mix a Lot.
Yes. Oh, you farted. Was that a fart? Oh, is it your chair? Hey, Steve, you'll be interested to hear this. Thanks for sticking around and listen to this, Steve. The first record we played tonight, Steve. Check it out. Boom. Oregon. Music from another present era. Pretty bonkers record, man. 72 on Vanguard.
Yeah.
This is out there, baby. I hadn't put this.
Was that the first Oregon record we picked up? Because I have a few now.
This is the first one. I've had this forever. It's at the Digging Spot. That's the Digging Spot.
I'm not a big fan of all of the Oregon records, but I think they kind of grow on me after a while.
Yeah, that's kind of. This one is. It was really cool at first. It had a little more proggy kind of element to it.
I think when we first saw Oregon in the stores, we noticed the pictures were like there'd be a guy with like a bass clarinet and some other guy with a bass stand up or whatever, and like, okay, there's something going on here that's different than what we're normally going to hear.
They're obviously pot smoking hippies that kind of get together and just kind of vibe and jam, and that's cool. Some of the stuff, like I said, this record started out really proggy and like, whoa, man, this is awesome. By the end of the record, it's kind of just drone. It's like droning on like a kind of an Indian vibe or something, which is cool, but it's like, marbles. Okay. Yeah, we are going to do some marbles. You guys want to do some marbles?
We do marbles now?
We can do marbles now. Hold up.
Is that in Twitch, right?
Preferably.
You can play in both?
But it doesn't really work very well. There's marbles. Boom. Hello? Come on. Oh, let's go, guys.
So what do I need to put in here?
Hold up. Let me get it queued up here.
Okay.
Let me say race. Let's do it. You guys want to do a battle royale or let's do standard. We'll just do standard. We'll do random race. So what we'll do. Oh, look at this! Look at this job here. So in the chat, if you'll type !play. !play.
Is that a capital P?
Nope, don't matter. What's up, DJ Thunder? Yeah, that's the honey hole.
Yeah, DJ Thunder's right, the honey hole.
Oh, I see people jumping in. Look at people jumping in here. Come on now. Come on. 10, come get in here. !play.
Marbles.
!play.
Everybody, let's
Everybody,
go.
Let's get in here. Let's get in here. I'll give everybody 10 more seconds. 9, 8.
I only have a little P.
7, 6, 5.
Don't matter. The size of your P don't matter. Just get in the game.
3, 2, 1. Okay, entries are closed. Entries are closed. Here we go. You guys ready? Boom. Race starts at 10. Oh, see, I did this last time. I should let them count the. All right, let's go. Let's go. Boom. Oh, what's happening? Liver lobes in first, early on. It's a big field, though. Big field.
Nice.
Oh, look at Shane. Oh, this is bullshit. The mod's jumping out here in front. The curbist is... Oh, come on. I can't let the curbist win. Down the tube. Going down the purple butthole. This is Grimace's butthole.
Grimace's.
Look, it shows your picture.
Could be Prince's butthole.
Why does it show your picture on here, Steve?
My picture?
Yeah, look at the screen.
I don't see my picture. Oh, I do see my picture. What's that?
Whoa, look at Nate Bouchard! Way down here. Look at this
I
jump.
guess it shows who's in the lead.
Oh, look at that Joe! Nate, so sorry, bro.
Woof.
That's bad.
Is he out? Does he get to get back in?
Here's the captain. We'll see if the captain can make the jump. Can the captain make that same jump, or did he already just skip that jump?
I think he skipped it.
Okay. Okay. Still the captain in first. Let's go. Let's go.
You can turn the music back on, by the way.
Is it not on?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not listening.
Well, then what the hell are you doing?
Oh, there's music. Well, I don't want the echo, so I'm not listening to audio.
You're an echo. Whoa!
Is this a new course?
Captain's just kind of squeezing through here, man.
Whoa, he went right through that.
Oh, that's it.
See that?
Dude, look at that.
He went right through that into the finish. He's
Captain
gonna win.
Carbovendor is just like...
Easy win.
Wow. Easy clap. Easy clap.
Wait a minute. There's some others.
You have to go into the hole. No, there's not.
Got to go all the way in.
We got a bit. Michael Cron's coming here. Fourth. There's a race for fourth.
Oh, Cron.
Mike Cron and Grown Record Night. Cron's going to pull away. Okay. Winner. The captain.
Still out there.
Wow. That's good stuff. GG's.
What did he win?
G freaking G's. An attaboy. An attaboy. I mean, that's all you need is a nice attaboy.
You win him a shot.
Oh yeah. Should we do a shot?
I'll do a shot.
Okay. I'll do one. But let's get back to what we played. We did that. What was the first one we did? Oh, Oregon. Yeah. Oh, that's right. You won last week, Captain. This is bullshit. I don't know. I feel like you got a little aimbot working or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, Aaron Griffin with a $20 donation.
Jesus.
That takes our top shot, Aaron Griffin,
The fours.
into the 4-digit category.
Well, not 4-digit.
It's
400.
4 digits, Steve. That's what I said. 4 digits. You heard right.
Give
Boom.
$1,000.
That takes the 380 to $400.
That's not 4 digits.
It's 4 digits. 400. That's 4 digits. What a psychomaniac. So that means Jay. Get your scrawny ass up here, Jay. Well, you're a larger gentleman now. I can't call you scrawny anymore. I want to put my mouth on it first. I want to give you the pleasure of tasting my mouth.
Jay.
How's your person that has COVID, Jay? We do have somebody in the Grown Man Record Night family with some COVID. This is no bullshit. This is not a. It's in the family. But
I'll do my shot.
He's doing okay.
You
though.
need to move my picture
Okay.
so everybody can see Jay do a shot.
Let me move you.
You need to move me.
Move me
down.
I'll put you downstairs. Boom. How about that? I'll give you the first one so it ain't get my mouth dripping all over it. I'll drip my mouth in a second. Yeah. If you guys don't know, Jay's beard hair is still right here from when we shaved it. Speaking of which, Michael Cron says the beard's coming back in, Jay. Did you take one or are you bullshit? I'm gonna get a.
That didn't go down well.
Oh, no, I don't want to do that. You say it didn't go down well, Steve?
It's all right. I'm good.
Did you catch a horker? I feel like Jay purposely leaned off camera for that. You want to do another one? I feel like you probably should. That's 400. Lean into the shot. There we go. Do a real one. You're leaning away. Okay. All right. My time. Will you get me one of them light beers, Jay? Get yourself one. You can give me $1 before you leave. That's fine.
Woo!
Oh yeah, baby. Thank you, Aaron. Now knock it off. Thanks, dude. You haven't had liquor in a month? Turns out it makes me mean. It makes me all kinds of things. Mostly funny. But that's okay.
Try a different liquor.
Yeah, you're drinking the wrong liquors, dude. Duh. Hello. Come on. Second record we played this evening. This was a topic of conversation on the Man Cave of Doom podcast the other day. We were talking about Bo Diddley record, and I was like, some kind of weird cover thing. And this is actually, I was like, is this the one you're talking about? And George was like, no, it's not that one. He's like, but I know that one. This was actually a German import. You can see on the sticker, maybe. German import of Where It All Began. I don't remember what year this is. I'm not going to look it up. You guys have Google. Figure it out. What are you, 4 years old? Sometimes you got to do your own research. Kirkland sparkling water. Get out of here. Huh? I always think there's water in there. Oh, it's 100% not water. I'm the only one that can drink it like it's water. Everybody else makes a face. And everybody still gives me shit for drinking Pop-Off. It's 100% not water. Woo. How about some Finnish thrash metal from like, what, 86, I believe it is? 88. Stone. Picked this up, I can't remember how long ago, a couple of months ago. Pretty good record, man. It's Finnish thrash. It sounds like a great... It's funny, in this record they do Europe's The Final Countdown. Like a bad, like student sounding version, like on purpose. It's really funny. But anyway, I guess they were like making fun of it. But joke's on you, Europe's awesome. Coming off of that, man, when's the last time we played this record? Why'd my white balance get all weird? All right. Les McCann and Eddie Harris. Our buddy Randy's mom died. This made me think of Randy. We talked about this record a lot. Les McCann and Eddie Harris, live at Montreux. Or this Swiss Movement, which is live at Montreux. And it's the first recording of Cold Duck Time. Classic record everybody should own. If you don't own this record, shame on you. Get a grip. Go do something about it.
It's required listening.
Yeah, get involved. Get involved. Go get you that record. Told Jade I had a little game going. Played a little Call of Duty Modern Warfare's Warzone tonight. And then we switched to some retro. Played some NES over here, me and Jay. And but while I was playing some Call of Duty, I told Jay, grab you a record. And the record Jay pulled out was the David Bowie's Let's Dance. You can never go wrong with this. I love every song on this record, man. It's not my favorite Bowie record, but I love this record.
I like Cat People.
Yeah. This is it's kind of, it's poppy and got some radio stuff, but it's, I think it's great, man. Let's see what else we got down here. Oh, I was like, hey, we really hadn't got heavy tonight. We needed to get a little thick, like a big cock just falling over your shoulder. And that's what I think of when I think of the band Yob. This is Clearing a Path to Ascend from 2016, something like that. Oh, I don't have my glasses. I can't see that. Anyway, it's on Relapse on the beer yellow vinyl. One of my favorite just heavy records. Yob just always brings it. Holy Lord, what a great record. Not played this in a little while. And usually it's like after the show when it's like late night and you just want to get gnarly. Another record since I went late game. Had a little 12th place thing working and may or may not have died to the gas in a very stupid way. But Michael Cron was talking earlier, said he was pre-gaming for some record night with some Brothers Johnson. So I pulled out some Brothers Johnson. This is Look Out For number 1.
No, that's a good one.
I say what? Great record, man. These guys always bring the funk. Anytime they get up and get down. Trying to look for a date on here, but all these
I
characters
want to say 72.
all these characters are running together that somebody has typed on the back of this. So we'll just say it's somewhere around in there. Sure. It's good stuff though, man. Brothers Johnson always is bringing. Man, it's funny. The other day when I did the Man Cave of Doom 77, thank you, Dave. The other day when I did the Man Cave of Doom podcast, one of the questions Greeno said to be prepared for was boot up your ass, which was show off one of your bootlegs. I'm like, well, shit, man. I don't think I really have a bootleg. And actually, I'd prepared. I won't grab them. Or actually, I can't grab them. I'll show you. Hold up. Knocking records over. They're all breaking. This is what I had prepared because I didn't really have a record. Were these Retro 7 Jordans that Jay picked me up at a Goodwill. Goodwill, what you call it? Outlet, a Goodwill outlet. They were $2. But Jay was flipping sneakers on eBay, and he said, you know, like Jordans or Nikes have this label, and they have a number. When you look up this number for these Jordans, it doesn't really exactly jive. So they're more than likely Chinese bootlegs. And Jay was
China. From China.
Jay was like, I'm not going to stake my eBay reputation on some bootleg shit. So they were my size. So, you know, you can have them or whatever. But then I remembered, I also have that My Bloody Valentine bootleg from Italy. So that's that was a legit bootleg I could show. And I was like, I think that's the only bootleg I have. This may be considered a bootleg. I don't know. Is this on an actual label? It says Geffen on it, so I don't think this is the bootleg. I was going to say this might be a bootleg. Sonic Youth OZ93 Tour Edition. See, that's such labeled so weird. What's up, Don Crom?
Well, sometimes the actual labels would put out bootlegs.
There was some story about this. I picked this up when Metal Theologian was up here with us. There's some story about this that I looked up before. This is the tour I think they took with Nirvana and some of the stuff during that Harmoning, the Harmoning 45 or EP or whatever that Nirvana did. It's that era, that stuff. Yeah, Harmoning. Good job, Scotty. But this is killer. Of course I put the side that's got the weirdest, like, noisiest that rocks that for like 4 minutes. Like, okay, nobody wants to hear that. I get it. Nobody wants to hear that shit. But you know, so I followed that up with something you cannot go wrong with ever, and that's a Mountain. This is Nantucket Sleigh Ride. Not played Nantucket Sleigh Ride in a little while. You know, it's not. It's one of my favorite Mountain records. Definitely not my favorite, but you can never go wrong with this record. I mean, Mountain is, that may be my favorite hard rock band, like 70s hard rock overall. I mean, over Sabbath, I would not say probably over Sabbath, but it would probably go Sabbath and then Mountain. And then probably Grand Funk after that. Or Blue Cheer. I would call that 60s though. I don't know. All of those are at the top. But anyway, we love some Mountain. I had to pull some of that out. Not played that in a while. And a Frank Zappa record that I always say, Scotty mentioned in the chat. He's like, I'm not a big Zappa guy, but this actually jams. And that's what I said. This is the Sabbath. This is the Zappa record I play for people that don't like Zappa. Sleep Dirt, because it's really funky and just kind of like in the pocket, not too out there, not too weird. I mean, it's out there, but it's not freak out there. You know what I mean? But this one will turn your non-Zappa friends into Zappa people, or at least a foot in the door, and then maybe they can figure out later on that they don't, they're not into it, or whatever. That's all we played. Steve, what did you play? What have you been playing?
What have I been playing?
No, I don't know.
I've been busy.
Butt busy?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you have for Dig of the Week, Steve? You got some records?
I've got just like 4 or 5. I got about 4 or 5 records.
Well, I'll tell you, I've got 4 or 5 records, and all mine are like El Cheapo dollar records.
Well, mine are kind of there, but some of them are
And
interesting.
what's more is I was worried that I had done these records before, so I actually texted Jay and Steve and said, "Have I done these records on the show before?" Because I don't fucking remember. And apparently they say I have not. So if I have, I apologize. You guys interrupt me in the chat, and I'll stop and just go to Steve, because I don't want to do the same records again. But I've had so many of these dollar records put aside that I think this is my last soiree, the last dip into the honey hole, if you will. Will you? For my dig of the week. Why don't I go ahead, Steve, because yours are probably better. I don't want to say yours are better than mine, but
You go ahead.
but I do have some kind of unusual stuff here. This is a group, the Tim Weisberg Band, TWB, which came out in '77. I don't remember where this falls in his hierarchy. I know the Tim Weisberg Band because a lot of hip hop cats sample Tim Weisberg. A lot of good instrumentation, some good beats. I see clavinet on here, some good drums, piano, organ, synthesizers, acoustic guitar. It's some jazz fusion stuff. It's not whoa. It's not for everybody, but of course it is. It's groovy, man. It's some groovy stuff. This kind of blew me away in terms of, like, for a dollar record that's in really good shape. It's just not worth a bunch of money, but it's a good record. Bopping kind of keeps the party moving. I'm not mad at that at all. Kind of along the same lines in that jazz fusion hole. I had one of these records before. I think Bossman actually gave us a record from this band, which caused me to, like, pick it up and, like, all right, I'm gonna at least listen to it over in the listening station for $1. It's yeah, you're a jazz fusion hole. Jeff Lorber fusion, which both those. I mean, this is a great cover though. I was gonna say the cover is dog shit, but seriously, no, it's not. Look at that cover. Galaxian is the name of this. The front cover is awesome. The back cover is where the troubles may start a little bit now. But this is actually, it's pretty funky, man. I mean, it definitely has that ECM kind of vibe. This is 81 on Arista though, but it's got enough good music on it for $1 to definitely justify picking it up. And you'll see.
Jeff Lorber has some good moments.
Oh yeah, it's really good, funky fusion. It's got that kind of slick production that I think of from, like, ECM kind of stuff. What's up, Deep Track Zach? Good to see you on here, bro. Quicksilver. We did a Quicksilver record a couple of weeks ago. And I forgot I had this one. This is a little earlier. This is the 3rd record. What's it called? Shady Grove.
Yeah.
69, I believe. Nice little gatefold. Even a little back gatefold action. Pretty cool. I didn't have this one, and it's $1. And it looks to be in, like, shape. And do you have this one, Steve?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm not as familiar with this one as I am some of the other ones. So definitely stoked. I mean, for $1, man, are you kidding me? Get out of town with that. This is one. Hang on, let me make sure. I think our music stopped. That's going to be a problem. I want some music. Come on. Yeah, I'm still listening. I want some music. Come on. Yeah, I'm still listening. Oh, I just heard me. Play more of that. I like to hear me.
I was just listening to see if you had music.
Yeah, I know, but I like me though.
Okay.
This was. I thought I had another copy of this record, but I did not apparently, because I was going to gift this, and 12 Dreams of Dr. Sardonicus Spirit.
Good record.
You got this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, that one's got Animal Farm on it, and I think it has. What else is on there? It's got. Does it have I Got a Line on You? No.
It's the fourth album. I think did I pick this up when Nate was up here? I think I may have done that. And it's a little bit scratchy if I remember correctly, but not enough to like. It needs a oh, that's what it is. It's got a place like a little. Needs some like deep cleaning.
Yeah, that's right.
Stuff.
Nature's Waves on here.
Yeah, good stuff, man.
Great song.
Love some Spirit. I just spit out a tooth, I'm pretty sure. So really stoked to give this a listen for $1. I totally thought I was going to be gifting that away, and then not the case. And then the other one I picked up in there.
Zep Pearl says fuck Spirit, and of course Zeppelin did fuck Spirit, so there you go.
Oh yeah, you don't like them, Vance? Come on, baby, you love them. You and Randy, California. You got his autograph on your wall. This was another buck pickup. These are all. Oh, wait, I should do a graphic for this. Boom. These are all bargain buckets for me, at least. Freedom Suite by the Rascals. You got this one? Look at that. Look at that sheen right there.
I don't know if I have any Rascals records. I'm gonna have one.
I don't have any Rascals. This is the only one. This is a double LP. Oh, look at this gatefold, man. Holy Lord. That's pretty intense. I'm trying to get this. Look at that. You got some naked buttholes down there. I'm trying not to put my my hand near the buttholes because I don't want to get in trouble. But this was I wrote some stuff down about it. This is the 5th studio album by the band The Rascals. Kind of there, it peaked, released in '69, peaked at number 17 on the Billboard chart. It's kind of their effort at doing a concept album, from what they're saying. I don't know if that's how much of a concept album it really is, but that's pretty cool though, man. And it's in pretty decent shape, not terrific. Oh, but this is the one. Check this out. You guys have got to see this. So I started. This is when Nate was with us. Nate and his wife was with us up at the Underdog, and I was going through the dollar records, and I pulled this one out. And I was like, wait a minute. Is this supposed to be in there? Because look at what's in beside the records. That's like, I don't think that comes with it. But it looks. I don't. That's not hand drawn. I don't think.
Man, that's got to go on the desk.
And there was. Hold up. That's not it. That's not it. Do these come with the record?
Come with it.
Maybe. Oh no! See. No. No way. No way. Maybe. Get off the cross. We need the lumber. It's the COVID. We need your lumber, bro.
Put that up a little closer.
This one?
No, the one you just showed.
The Christ one?
No. I can't tell what the hell that is.
What's it say at the bottom? I can't. But there's another one too. There's one more. But this doesn't look like. I mean. But this is a cool. If this doesn't really come with the records, like for real, it's on nice cardstock. These are the kind of things that make buying records, especially dollar records, so freaking awesome, man. Like, oops, sorry.
What's the name of that Rascals record?
Freedom Suite. Nice double LP, all chromed out, like a 1990s mini truck. Got so much chrome. I sampled it. It's pretty good, man. So stoked to check that out. Are those dorks on strings? Possibly. All right, Steve, I'm giving up the rest of Dig of the Week. Chester Copper Pot? I'm so hungry, man. All right, Steve, get on with your Dig of the Week. What you got?
What have I got? Okay, I've got a
Other
few
than
here.
pictures of butts.
Okay. The first one is...
I'm going to give you a big screen.
I think I got it at Hippo. We were at Hippo. I can't remember when. This is Jelly Roll Morton.
Oh, yeah, I know Jelly Roll.
You know Jelly Roll?
Friend of mine.
Did you know Jelly Roll was a white guy? I didn't know he was a white guy.
I did know that. Yeah, yeah.
I thought he was a black guy. Apparently his name's Ferdinand Joseph Lament.
Low-key racist, but we'll move on.
I find it funny that the liner notes for the album are like typed up. It's like typed. This is on
an actual typewriter.
Records. It's got that old sound. It's about as good as you get with these old recordings.
Did you say that's on Harvest Records?
No, it's on Everest Records.
Oh,
sorry.
Everest. Okay.
Yeah, they specialize in folk and jazz music. The next one is kind of a guilty pleasure of mine, a band called the Bears. This is kind of a this is Adrian Ballou's version of a local band of his buddies. I think they're from Cincinnati or Covington, where he's from, and there he is. And check out this like sweater he's wearing.
Oh, that's a hardcore sweater right there.
But the Bears, it's a good band. It's a rock and roll band, but it's Adrian's band. But he doesn't take it front and center like he would in his solo stuff or with King Crimson.
I'm not familiar with the Bears stuff.
Yeah, I've got 2 Bears albums now.
What year is this? The Bears stuff from?
It's on IRS Records, which is a cool label. I love IRS.
Early '80s, I would guess.
I don't have my glasses on, like you. I think it says 88.
Oh, that way.
Yeah.
I can put on my Angelo. I can put my readers over top of my bananas glasses. Is that appropriate?
The next one is it's a Sammy Hagar record I got for $1. And it's actually a decent Sammy Hagar record called Standing Hampton. Which
I don't know why that's funny, but it is. God damn it!
But it's got a few great songs on it, including the song "Heavy Metal," which was on the Heavy Metal soundtrack that he did.
That was on Pluto the other night.
Okay.
I was going to send you a message.
But it's a decent one of his solo records. I don't know what year it came out. I want to say the mid 80s maybe. It's on Geffen Records. No, it says 1981.
Oh.
So.
Okay. Fair enough. Wow, that's early for Hagar.
We got, I think you might have this record.
I got all the records.
It's on the Verve. It's Blue Pyramid, Johnny Hodges, and Wild Bill Davis.
No, I've got some Wild Bill Davis, but not this one.
Yeah, it's cool.
Is it a Verve Folkways? Or just straight up black and silver Verve?
I even got a nice Verve little...
Oh, it's going to be black and silver then. Oh, is that Folkways? What's the yellow? Or yellow is
no, it's
promo.
not yellow. It's white with blue, it looks like.
What? Oh.
Is it a promo copy?
The label?
Yeah, it says disc jockey record, not for sale.
Yeah, the yellow Verve is promo copies. Very cool. Huh. Did George Michael's sister die? I don't know. Jay? Christmas Day last year, Jay says.
I got one more.
Okay, fair enough.
Here's another radio station copy, not for resale.
Mm-hmm.
This is called Blues Roots, the Dave Brubeck Trio featuring
Oh.
Jerry Mulligan.
Whoa. What? Wow. Dude,
Columbia, little Columbia, was that 2i?
Yeah.
Or was that 1i? What do you call that?
That's 2i. I don't know that I've ever seen this record. Of all the Brubecks I've run across, I don't think I've ever seen this because I would have.
I got plenty of Brubecks.
Bought it. Yeah, I've got probably 10 or 12. I don't think I've ever seen that.
Cool. So those are my digs.
Badass. Let me bring. Let me do a little squeeze back. You like that squeeze back? Hold up. Oh, I lost it. Boom. There's a little squeeze back. Let's show off some animation, baby. We got the skills to pay the bills. Follow for stream updates. Please. Christ. Yeah, that's good stuff. I'm gonna squeeze you back. Boom. So we're going to take a break and come back with a So to Speak and Chip Chat. Steve, do you have So to Speak and Chip Chat as well as us?
Yeah.
The soda we're doing, we may have done before, but I don't know. But I know the chip is a brand new one for us. Next time you're in DC, I'll show you Very Mulligan's. Oh, yeah. Mulligan Sax. Okay. What did I like in DC? What were we up in DC? I played shows up there. 930 Club and somewhere else. Played some other stuff. We played some clubs. Oh, we played one show up there where we had to wait for, it was a children's show. And, you know, it's like, and this is how you wash your body. And this is, and the kids are like, this is how you wash your body, or whatever the shit. And we're all standing there like drinking liquor and like, what the fuck's going on? There's like somebody doing a kid show. It was like a kid's puppet show thing. And then we waited for them to leave and then we loaded into our equipment. Anyway, that's a one DC memory I have. Library of Congress. Yes. All right, let's take us a quick break. We'll come back with a So to Speak and Chip Chat. We'll regroup. Go ahead and get stretched out in the meantime. Get your sweatbands on. Let's see how veinous you guys can get before we come back. I want to see how vascular everybody can get before we come back. It's real important. Real important. So we appreciate you. Appreciate you staying tuned with us, and we'll be right back here with a Grown Man Record Night, So to Speak, and Chip Chat, and some pictures of butts.
They appear to be mighty robots, but you change them into mighty vehicles. GoBots and Super GoBots, each sold separately. GoBots, 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 mighty robots, mighty vehicles, GoBots. GoBots and Super GoBots, Destroyer, Sight Kill, and Leader 1, each sold separately.
There's a great new taste you can't put down. Conn's corn dogs, they just hit town. Hey, Mom, we want Conn's corn dogs. Corn dogs. Conn's hot dogs and cornbread, heat and eat. It's a meal on a stick that can't be beat. Hey, Mom, we want Conn's corn dogs. Corn dogs. Get them at your store in the hot dog section. Conn's corn dogs are pure perfection. Hey, Mom, we want Conn's corn dogs. Corn dogs.
All of these soft drinks have caffeine. All of them. Surprised? Now you can't see it or smell it, but oh yes, it's there. 7-Up is light and refreshing, crisp and clean, and no caffeine. Never had it? Never will. Now don't you feel good about 7-Up? I'll be surprised if you didn't.
Crazy Eddie's greatest TV and video sale ever. Get a video recorder, color TV, large screen TV, video camera, even an audio video component system. Get it all on sale now during Crazy Eddie's greatest TV and video sale ever. Remember, we are not undersold. We will not be undersold. We cannot be undersold, and we mean it. So get anything and everything in TV and video. Get it now during Crazy Eddie's greatest TV and video sale ever. Crazy Eddie, his prices are insane.
Boom. And we're back. You still there, Steve?
Yeah, I'm here.
Whoa, tangy mic. Did you boost the level of your mic while we were
No,
gone?
I just jumped out in front of it.
Okay. All right. Just making sure. Just trying to get things under control. It's my job here to like pilot the ship into the. Whoa, what are you doing? I mean, I don't know if now's the time to be playing with matches. Doesn't really seem like a great idea. But let's get into a, so to speak. What kind of stuff do you have for speed kills? Oh, speed. Give me some speed. What kind of stuff do you have for, so to speak? Are you still digging through stuff from Central America, Steve?
I still have some stuff from that time, but actually tonight I was going to do one that you guys actually did a couple of weeks ago, and I didn't realize I also had the same bag. I already had it, and
bag. We're talking sodas, right?
I should have done it the same night so we could compare and contrast, but I'll do it now, and you can tell me what you remember.
We're doing sodas.
Oh, what'd you ask me?
What sodas you're doing?
Oh, sodas. Okay.
Yeah. We've only done sodas first for 8 years, so.
Okay. Thank you for that.
I mean,
a while back I picked up a few of these, or maybe I just got them at work and someone left them out, so I took them. I think I saw in the news that, or someone had posted that Insane Clown Posse had decided that it wasn't safe to put on some show or something like that. And
I know what soda this is, I bet you.
So I got a Faygo. It's the grape Faygo.
Grape Faygo. We've not. Hang on, I'll bring you some.
We haven't done grape.
Okay. It's grape soda, Aaron says. It's peach iced tea. You're gonna hate it. I like that noise.
It's very, very good.
Pretty good.
Grapey. Very grapey.
How does that rank for like a Welch's or a what's our other big grape sodas?
Fanta,
Welch's. Sunkist has a grape now.
It's a lot like Fanta, I think.
I love a nice artificial tasting grape soda. You know, we talk,
especially in the summertime.
Especially with Chinese food.
With Chinese, you're right. With Chinese food.
That's the Grown Man Record Night tip number 1. Yeah. That's cool. I had a nice, I was going to do a grape thing like a week or so ago. I'm going to squish you back down.
Yeah, you should do that.
Squish it on down. You got squished, baby. So squished. The thing I picked up, now, you may tell us that we've done this, Steve. I don't know. I don't know that answer to this. But I saw it today. I had a hasty retreat to a Walmart today where I was doing grocery shopping for my parents, doing the right thing, and also getting myself groceries for the next couple of weeks. So it's a very stressful situation, not because of the social distancing, and although I did threaten a gentleman today. There was this one asshole. Let me tell you a story real quick. There was this one asshole in the store today. Younger cat, bald head, pushing a buggy around. We came across each other one time, and then he's like too close to me. I'm like, okay. As Spider-Man would say, everybody gets one. We go to the next aisle. We're on like the same rotation kind of thing. We end up in the same spot again, and this guy's like buggy to buggy with me. Like looking at stuff, and I'm like, okay. And I'm already kind of like giving him the glance. The third time,
Aren't the lanes supposed to be one way?
That's what I thought, but I didn't see that. So that's what I told my mom. Maybe I was screwing it up. But the third time, I gave him like the and he still didn't get it. Literally the fourth time, he like buggies to buggy with me in the frozen food section, and I looked over and I said, one more time. He's like, what's that? I was like, you got one more time. For what? I was like, find out. And he mumbled, fucking psycho, and walked off. I'm like, dude, I mean, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? You've obviously seen the news in the past fucking 2 months, and you're like literally like camping out like at a KOA campground in between my fucking ass cheeks inside of a grocery store. And for once, I'm not wearing clothing that has my company on it, and I'm kind of feel like smoking you right now. Anyway, that was my situation. But while I was in there, I knew I needed some stuff for So to Speak and Chip Chat. I ran across this little knob jobber of a soda. Sprite's Zero Sugar Ginger. Have we done this, Steve? Did we do this?
I did Sprite Ginger here a couple weeks ago, but it wasn't the zero sugar.
Okay. So
I didn't know there was a zero sugar.
Yeah, I found the. I've been drinking the Sprite, not Sprite, Sierra Mist Zeros, which are really good. I rarely buy Sprite anything, but a Sprite Zero Sugar Ginger seems right up my fucking ass. I should have probably chose a different phrasing for that. Either way, let's give it a shot.
Maybe that was that guy's name in the store. Sprite Zero Sugar Ginger.
He wasn't a ginger.
Since he was up your ass.
Man, I would have loved to cause him some problems. I'll be honest with you. Jay, you want to try this? That's man, it's really close to a ginger ale. Actually, the ginger bite on that is better than most ginger ales. Are you not a ginger guy, Jay? What? I think it's fantastic. What a terrific, for such a like mainstream soda, that's got a lot of ginger bite. It really does. That is really good. I'm surprised. I thought it was going to be Sprite with a little like of ginger on the tip. You know what I mean? This is like a ginger soda with like a little bit of Sprite, I would say. That's opposite of what I was thinking. You know, Scotty, on the hot sauce Lays, the several days after review was not as positive as the drunken Grown Man Record Night review. The hot was good. I love the hot. The tanginess was a little too tangy. Way tangy than what Frank's hot sauce tastes like. Way too tangy. But anyway.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Scotty had mentioned he's still been looking for the hot sauce Lays we did a couple of weeks ago. It's like a Frank's hot sauce
Oh.
Lays. And we enjoyed them on the show. And the next day,
Let's do chip. Are we doing chip chat?
yeah,
now?
we're getting into it.
Let's do it. Let's get into it.
Like, but I was noticing a couple of days afterwards, they were not as good. Not as good. But worth a try. I mean, don't let me steer you away from trying them, for Christ's sakes. But I wouldn't go out of my way for sure. Don't get
I'll
the
go first.
Don't get the Rona trying to
I'll
find
go
them.
first.
All right, what you got there?
Give me the box.
Hold up. Let me up squeeze you.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Am I up?
You're
Am
up.
I ready? Okay. So what I have here are the Lay's hot sauce
Oh,
potato chips from 2 weeks ago.
okay.
That's so funny that you guys were talking about it, because here's what I got.
This is what we call topical in the business, guys.
Very topical. Can't get no more topical.
We didn't
than that
arrange
right there.
this.
So yeah, that's this au natural Frank's hot sauce. And I'm gonna tell you what I think.
Those are the ones I was going to save you some of. I
Well.
think.
No need to now.
Yeah. Yes, Scott is a plant. Get him out of here. Oh, nice Foley work. This is ASMR. This is straight us.
Here's some Foley work for you. Ready?
Yeah. That's solid.
It's very, very good.
You really like it?
I do.
You don't think that tang? Like, I know they're hot, but then you got that tang.
That's Frank's tang.
I think that
Oh, Frank and his tang.
I think that tang is more than what Frank's tang is.
No, that's about what it
I
tastes
think
like.
it's an exaggerated tang. I'll be honest
You
with
haven't
you.
had his tang in a while, I guess.
But I mean, you know, I put Frank's on all kinds of stuff, and I don't know. Maybe it's because it's so hyper concentrated on the chip and
That's what
that
I'm
powder.
saying. It's probably, if you have
Yeah.
wings, you have Frank's with butter.
Sure.
So it's been like cut with butter.
But I'll get some macaroni and cheese or something. I'll do a little bup of some Frank's in there. And my dad's a big Frank's guy nowadays. I don't know. So
Good.
while I was in Walmart today, I picked up a little something we've not done on the show. And it's also something I think you guys would be able to check out on your own, no matter where you're at. Like I said, because I was in Walmart, so it should be available wherever. And it's a great value brand nacho cheese chip, which sounds like whatever. But this is a hot nacho cheese chip. Great value store brand. So I mean, is it going to be like the sweet chili, or is it going to be? Does Doritos have a straight up like hot version?
I think they do now.
Do they?
That same powder they put on everything for hot.
But I love a store brand chip. I think store brand chips, to me, all right, you guys hit record, or go ahead and get ready to clip this
So
on Twitch.
before you do that,
Right.
You were talking about store brand chips. We're big fans now of the Food Lion Tostito, the chips that they make in
Oh,
the
the
store.
homemade, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. If you can't find them, the ones in Walmart, the ones we did last week, are absolutely phenomenal, or the ones in the brown bag. But I think, like, if you put chips in terms of women, right? All right, you guys get ready to clip this. I think store brand chips are like a fat chick in the fact that they have to try a little harder. Allegedly. So I think on store brand chips, as you'll see in this bag, way more stuff There's way more stuff on the chips. I think that's on average of store brand chips will have more stuff on the chip. Even just barbecue, sour cream and onion. I think your store brand knockoff chips are going to have more junk on them. Because I think they're trying to make up for the fact of...
What store is this? Food Line?
No, this is Great Value. It's Walmart.
Okay.
But I think they're trying hard. You know what I mean? Nice dark orange Dorito. Let's give it a shot.
It's got that red look, like you said, the Cheetos.
Tastes like a straight up Dorito. And there's the spice. Huh. So I don't know what they're doing to bring that spice in, but it tastes like a straight up store brand Dorito tortilla chip, which we all love. I probably like store brand Doritos better than regular Doritos. And these are like $1.20 for this bag. Hot nacho cheese tortilla chip. These are ooh. I just horked it down the wrong way. Luckily I have some Sprite ginger, 0 sugar. That's pretty good, man. Actually, these are really good. For a chip that's like $1 and some change, it's absolutely phenomenal is what it is. Yeah. Walmart's got some great store brand chips. My favorite is probably the queso. It's like a ridged regular potato chip, queso flavor. So it's like just cheese, like a spicy cheese flavor ridged chip. Probably my favorite Walmart chip. But these are up there. What a unique chip. Orange as hell. God almighty, look at that. I mean, that's impressive. That's a lot of junk. I mean, like I said, they're probably trying to make up for the fact that it's just loaded with MSG or like baby tears or I don't know. But I know that's a good ass chip. And I wouldn't be mad to grab a hold of some of that. I'll be honest with you.
These Lay's hot chips would go really well with a fried bologna sandwich.
You know, hey Jay, do me a favor real quick. Will you hand me that Utz box in the freezer? I got a special surprise. Steve, you want a surprise?
Sure, I'll take a surprise.
We may want to do a red alert on this. I got a red alert special for you. So, like I said, I was in Walmart today and picked up. To me, Walmart's got the best selection of like freezer food and shit like that. You know, I love some freezer food shit, especially for after the show on record night or a Saturday night. Got a little snoot full. And you know we love Utz. Utz has some of the greatest chips. Great Pennsylvania chip company. As we've learned, that's the chip capital of the world. So this pops up in the freezer food section. Utz brand cheese-filled cheese balls.
What?
So they're kind of like poppers. But they're just like molten little cheese balls.
What are they what's on the outside?
Just like breaded.
Utz chips?
It doesn't say that. Let me get a little reading here. Now your favorite cheese ball is available in the freezer aisle. Utz cheese-filled cheese balls are made with 3 cheeses and coated with a savory crust made of crushed Utz cheese balls. Hello, come on. Enjoy as a snack, a side dish, or add some fun to your next party. Or, if you decide to slip a finger in the back door, this is a great... That's crossed out. I don't. Somebody wrote that on there. Somebody and they crossed it. I don't know, but check it out, man. I'm stoked to give that a. Whew.
Damn, I wish I was there for that.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll do them tonight. You stick these in the freezer, Jay. Thank you, dude. I don't mean to inconvenience you from your telephone. Jay likes his telephone a lot. But, anyway. Are you going to eat those tonight after the show? Eat them close up? Oh, mouth on? Oh, yeah. Actually, if I was going to eat those, I would put it in my mouth and squeeze them all at one time until it goes and just squirts in my mouth like a scout leader. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You guys listen to this. DJ Thunder 1970. Girl Man Record Night Show is on its 8th season, which beats Leave It to Beaver 6th season and ties the Andy Griffith Show.
We should be in syndication by now.
Yeah, dude. Why can't we syndicate these? Actually, I got a notification from one of my boss ladies, Steve. Yesterday was my 18th anniversary for working at the television station.
Wow.
18 years.
I think my 23rd is coming up.
We're older gentlemen, you know.
That's what happens.
Yep. Man, that's good stuff. Hey, anybody else got anything to say in chat? You guys got to pipe in? You got any birthdays? Special unspoken prayer request? You know, your aunt's got the liver cancer. Whatever you got, baby. We're trying to here to help you.
I will mention this.
Mention it up.
Somebody mentioned MeTV. We're talking about Andy Griffith.
Yes.
I'm working on a promo for Andy Griffith's show for MeTV, and I'm trying to compile a bunch of people doing the Andy Griffith theme on their phones, and we're gonna do we're gonna make it look like it's all on Zoom, and they're all doing it together. So anybody wants to submit to me. I'll be glad to send you one of the clips so you'll know what key we're in.
So whistling, you're talking about?
Whistling, whatever, playing the bass, just dancing around, acting like a fool. There's also this throughout the whole thing. Just somebody doing that would be kind of cool.
Ooh, I should do I should take Jay's delay pedal and do a guitar thing.
That's I initially thought I would do guitar, but that is a hard song on guitar. There's some very jazzy chords going on. There's some nice.
Or just take the melody as a lead.
You could do like the solo lead.
Yeah. Or I could whistle.
We got a guy whistling though.
I could whistle in my sleep. That's I'm a good whistler. I got a good whistle on me.
It's a hard whistle. The middle part goes really high.
I could harp it. We could harp it. I've been known to harp things.
Huh.
What do you guys do with I got a scab on my neck. It looks like John Madden bent over sideways. Is it something that right on the you guys like John Madden? Football? Is that hot? Well, speaking of football, all right, that's our program. What else? What else you got to say, Steve?
You watching the draft? You watching the draft?
No. Oh, dude. Oh. Who's this? My new best friend talking about Leave It to Beaver was a great show. Ward is always good. Dude, let me tell you what. Leave It to Beaver is it is the best show ever. I love Leave It to Beaver. Absolutely love it. I think Tony Dow. Oh man.
And I took a shit right next to Jerry Mathers a few years ago.
Oh, I got an autograph. Jerry Mathers. He says your friend Jerry Mathers. Really, really is my favorite show. People think I'm joking. It's the best show ever. The very first episode, Beaver says, my dad was grilling out and we had hot dogs and hamburglers. And that just did it for me. Yeah. But anyway, hey, anybody got any requests? We're going to go over to Twitch and play some more records for a little bit. So anything that we've, or anything that I showed tonight, or anything in your mind you want to hear us play record-wise, or maybe an NES game you want to see that you've not seen in a long time, drop us a comment real quick, and we're getting ready to go over there and screw around a little bit more before we sign it off, man. I'm not gonna stay up stupid late. I'm gonna eat some of these cheese balls. I'm gonna squeeze some of those cheese balls in my mouth. Nuclear assault. I don't have any nuclear assault. I got. I could pull out that Hellhammer. We talked about that earlier. If you guys want to hear that, or that Elder. Whew. I don't know.
Are you going to? Are you going to stream the Dark Wolf?
Yeah, once we get done. Steve was saying our buddy Beretta Dark Wolf over on Twitch is playing Counter-Strike, so we'll play some records a little bit, and then we're gonna host him because he's a good dude, man. So you guys switch over to Twitch if you're not on Twitch. If you're on the YouTube, switch over there. If you're on Twitch, stay tuned. I have to stop down and come right back up, but we'll be right back. And we appreciate everybody hanging out with us here on the program. And hope everybody is staying safe and doing the right things and making the best of it and having some fun. And like I said, check out Tubi, man. There's so many great music docs on Tubi for free. It'll blow your mind, dude. All different genres, all different stuff over there. Vance, later guys, and fuck Spirit. That's so funny. All right, man. Come over to Twitch and we'll play some records. Until then, I don't know. Eat it.